The art of resistance that we see now in Palestinians, in kids, women, children, men, elders, is not new. This flame have started under the hands of the terrorists, the actual terrorists. And now they think they can just kill these people and end this resistance, this form of living. But there is an era that we might forget about, an era that was a start. It was a start to this art of resistance in Palestine. It shows that this resistance we see now in civilians or not is not new. It's in the Palestinian genes. Mandatory Palestine, a geopolitical entity that existed between 1920 and 1948, under the terms of the League of Nations mandate for Palestine, by the hands of Great Britain. During this era, slaughter happened, ethnic cleansing, massacres, demolishing homes, mosques, churches, shops, historical milestones. All this was shown in a book called Palestine the Martyr, Filastin al-Shahida. It was published in 1938, and it showed pictures and graphics of how bloody these scenes were. Children, babies, women, men, elders, youths, all on the possibility of being injured, losing a hand, an arm, a leg, or any other body part, or even worse, being slaughtered. We think this form of resistance is new right now, that we see in Palestinians right now. It's not new. It started in Mandatory Palestine, even before that. Crusades, and possibly even behind all that. Now, in the Mandatory Palestine, the same era, there was something called Buraq Uprising, the 1929 Palestine riots. It was led by the hands of three Palestinian men, three Palestinian resistors: Fuad al-Hijazi, Muhammad Khalil al-Jamjoom, and Ata Ahmed al-Zir. And of course, after that, they were executed. Because why? They resisted. They fought for the land. Land and legacy, land and heritage, land and religion. This constant war that we have, this constant conflict that we have, constant oppression, occupation, that is creating even more resistance. When you're trying to push someone off a cliff, and they obviously won't fall, they don't want to fall, obviously. They don't want to die. They're gonna push you harder than you're pushing them. You're creating something we call in Arabic a term, a word, that doesn't have a literal translation in English or any other language, in fact. It's called a thar. It is a strong word in pronunciation, right? And it's even stronger in meaning. And if I had a chance to give this word to describe a certain group of people, it's definitely for Palestinians, no doubt. A thar is a form of revenge. It's almost like revenge. This feeling that makes you want to crawl out of your skin almost. A flame that you hold from your ancestors, that you need to resist. You need to fight back. They thought in 1948 they can just kill off Palestinians, and they can just make this rise of the Jewish country, right? But at what cost? At the cost of these innocent people? At the cost of these 30,000 civilians that died in the genocide in Gaza? How did the resistance groups start? When you killed off these parents in 1948, the children were left behind. The children had thar, this flame, this feeling that they need to take revenge. And now, what you see right now, the people who are leading it right now, are those kids. And now you have killed off 30,000 civilians. Some of them, if not majority, are the parents the grandparents of kids, children. I think these children won't fight harder than these resistor fighters right now. You're highly mistaken. You are highly mistaken. They will come back stronger and even more firm. And you will try again to ethnic cleanse, to kill, to slaughter, to murder. But this time, there's a limit to your slaughtering.